Welcome back to this series on SYNLAB podcast. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm enjoying myself a lot. I think it's because I have my colleagues here with me. And remember, my name is Patsy Mokunga. I'm still here. I'm still your host. And with me here, I have Precious, I have Onyema, I have Nemeka, and I have Rita. And we've been discussing, how SYNLAB has been able to simplify complete care through convenient testing for you, our customer. On this particular episode, we're going to be talking about your experience, the customer experience, and how it is the heart of SYNLAB's services. Can you please, help us understand what makes SYNLAB's customer journey different from like any other laboratory? What makes us stand out?
Okay. SYNLAB, we are really, like we mentioned in the previous episode, we are customer centric. We're in existence for the customers.
Mm-hmm.
We're here to make sure they have the best services possible. So first of all, to us is, how close are we to these customers, to our customers?
Mm-hmm.
Are we easily accessible? Are we visible? So when we look at the customer's journey, when we're about siting a new location, we look out for a place that is easily accessible to our customers. So the customer experience starts with locating us easily.
Mm-hmm.
Then fine, you've located us. You get to, let's say it's a physical visit.
Mm-hmm.
You get to our facility. Do we have trained security personnel at the gate or at the entrance? So we have trained personnel that makes the customer feel welcome,
Mm-hmm.
maybe even help them in parking their cars, make sure all that goes smoothly. The customer gets into our reception area. We have beautiful and well-trained phlebotomies that welcomes. Have you seen our facilities?
Have you?
Well, you just need to see the ambience. You go to our Ikoyi, our Port Harcourt lab,
you might even forget that you have health issue.
We've had clients that walk in and like, are you sure this is a lab?
Are you sure it's not a lounge? They don't want to leave.
They don't want to leave.
It's actually beautiful, the way the facility is. We've done it in such a way with a customer in mind to make them comfortable. You step into a facility, even if you were ill, you had so much pain, seeing how good the place is beautiful, comforting, the pain starts, your healing starts from there. So
that's from there.
So the the environment is so beautiful. Have a good and well-trained phlebotomist that welcomes you, meets you, speaks to you in a confidential manner, because you might have other people in there, meets your needs, guides you through the process. If you walked in physically, guides you through the process of picking the right test, the test that meets your need. If you're not sure of what test to pick, we have a beautiful, well-trained pathologist.
Yes.
Our pathologists, they are doctors. A lot of them are consultants. They are specialists in their fields.
Well experienced pathologists.
They discuss, they guide you, make sure you do the right test, that you're not just throwing money away, test that meets your particular need. Then your sample is taken. Our phlebotomies is something I call most of them. Like recently, I went to one of our locations, I got a sample taken. I was like, are you done?
Same. It happened to me just
I called them angel fingers.
Yes. I felt nothing.
You don't feel any pain.
I did not feel
You don't feel any pain.
all. I was like, are you done? It was when she was taking up the tonic, I was like, really? You're done.
Like
so we have, from the needles we use, we make sure the process is pain-free as much as possible. Your sample is taken in one prick, then you're, giving your receipt, you leave a facility, you get your results within, there are some tests you get the result within an hour. There are some you get 2 hours, 3 hours, depending on what test you ordered for. You don't have to come back for your result. We've talked about a part provider result portal.
Yeah.
So you get your result on your part provider. And you might be asking, okay, how do I know the result is on the part provider portal? You get SMS or WhatsApp notification when your results are ready.
An email.
And emails, telling you, Mrs. A, Mrs. B, your result is ready. Kindly log in and you see your result. And you go to the portal, you see your result. And you need a doctor's interpretation or someone to discuss. We have a beautiful pathologist always. They are ready to talk to you any day, any time of the day. and they'll be able to guide you what next to do, whether you need more specialized testing or visit a hospital. They'll be able to guide you do that. Then if you're a customer and you don't want to, the journey I told you is someone that walks into the facility. Yeah. You don't want to come into our facility. We've been talking about our e-commerce portal. You just go to www.synlab.com.ng and book your test. You book your test, you click on the home services, pick the location closest to you, and then we're at your doorstep. Take your sample, your result is ready, you get your result, the part provider, you don't need to visit our facility. But if you come to our facility, well,
we're ready to serve you.
We're ready to serve you. We have a very comfortable facility, beautiful, the best in Nigeria right now.
It's giving luxury.
Yeah, it's actually luxury,
It's like, and it's very, very true. At least almost all of us here have actually even used SYNLAB services. So we're not just giving like word of mouth. We know what we're saying.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful experience, true and true. Okay, so Nemeka, how do we at SYNLAB, how do we ensure that waiting times and service delivery remain smooth for our customers?
Okay, we talked about digitalization, which is one of the cardinals of SYNLAB.
Yes,
affordability of the tests, accessibility of the tests, and we're going through the digital processes. We are not looking at human beings, manual things are just being phased out. Yeah. So by that digitalization, we are making the processes smooth, they run smooth. We are always on time. When we say the results are going to be out in the next 2 hours, 2 hours they're out. But in the next 3 hours, they're out. Yeah. So our word is our bond in SYNLAB.
To add to that, a doctor came into one of our facilities, right? And, she did some tests and, she left the facility. Before she got to the gate,
the results was out.
She was getting prompts. And she was like, what did you guys do? How are you doing this?
I'll probably tell you some of your results are ready.
Wow. She was like, and she's loyal for life, like because of that single act.
I don't know whether we've talked about this home service thing. I just wanted to say something about it. I mean, especially for professionals that are very busy, they don't have time to come around. It helps a lot. Yes. You have some companies that have a lot of staff in their places, okay? So we can easily go deploy our staff there, do the screening. Yeah. I mean, the advantages of the home services cannot be far-fetched.
For people that
elderly,
have a public image
the
to
pregnant,
protect.
Exactly.
There's some people that cannot be seen.
Exactly.
Yes.
They want some kind of privacy. You understand? You can see some pregnant women as well. Yes. You can go to them.
We'll meet you. Anyhow you want to come at us, we are ready. Okay, so Precious, what systems do we have in place to guarantee confidentiality and respect for every customer? Confidentiality is very important in healthcare.
Very, very, especially for SYNLAB. I would say that right from when you enter the facility, you're already being attended to in a private manner. You won't see somebody will call your name and start shouting, Mr. Obi. They will talk to you calmly, and you, even when you want to go to the phleb rooms, it's one phlebotomist and one person. If you want to talk to the doctor, it's one client and one person. Also, we have what we call I would say we are GDPR and NDPR compliant. We have to we are legally bound. Also, we're also ethically bound. Most people in SYNLAB are medically inclined, so we already know what confidentiality
and we train on this.
Yes, and we also cybersecurity. Every staff in SYNLAB has to do a cybersecurity training and exam. You will have to pass, and you make sure that with that you would get staffs that are compliant. Also, the fact that we have laboratory systems that not everybody has access to data.
Yes,
you have to have a level of access before you can access patient data. So
not everybody. And another thing that I am very aware about is the fact that not anybody can just access a patient's results.
Yes.
If it's you and the person that you gave access to. It means that you must have, if you want another person to be able to collect your results, you must have signed that person
third
can't.
party, yeah.
And yes, if not, it doesn't matter if they escorted you,
Your
if they
husband
held your
cannot
hand.
come.
Yes, your husband
Cannot come and say he wants to collect for his wife.
No, nobody is collecting for anybody. It's you, and you're assured of that. Nobody can call and forward us an email and be like, oh, yes, it's my result. Please just send it to this email address. It's not the email address you told us when you came to, collect the
It's
test.
not what is in the system.
If it's not, we're very, very strict about it. I know, because I'm at the other end of customer care and people are calling, hey, it's me, just send the results. We are bound. And that gives you the confidence that
Your results
Protected.
don't go out there. You're protected.
you're protected. We hold it very, very highly, and I really like that. So, like, Rita, what other ways? You think when you hear laboratory, you just hear tests and you think it's just about test results. But what other thing does SYNLAB, give its customers besides just test results? How do we go above that? What do we offer?
Thank you for the question. I will speak to the CSR we do. It's now like
Wait, what is CSR?
Okay, corporate social responsibility,
Okay.
right? It has become like an in-house thing, like
A norm.
It's a norm. We just hear about
CSR.
CSR. They've gone for CSR.
We partner with corporate bodies, with churches,
Churches,
mosques.
schools.
There's no discrimination. We go everywhere, and aside the fact that we have our doctors on set to sensitize the public about their health, preventive, health,
Healthcare.
right? We also do free basic testing.
True.
Right there on the spot. You get your results, and you have the platform to even see this specialist to
Right
interpret
there.
and advise you. Right. So this outside the normal testing we do.
Yes, and we talked about having our pathologists, That's that I think SYNLAB was the first time I ever heard of a laboratory that had doctors
To interpret your results.
yes, to talk to you, to
Yeah,
help you.
yeah.
Normally, if you just go to
You just
lab,
get your result.
You
And
take the
Yeah.
result and go to your hospital.
if you
Go
don't
and
have
meet your
doctor,
doctor.
it's you and
It's
yourself.
your business.
yourself.
and I remember women mentioned this in a previous episode, the fact that our doctors, this service, it comes free of charge.
free of charge, yeah.
We're not
free.
charging
Yeah.
you
Yes.
to talk
Not
to
a
our
dime.
pathologists. No, you can actually just, take advantage
No
of that.
consultation fee.
No consultation.
No.
No consult. Have you?
The fear of money.
I've paid some consultation fees and I'm just like, just consultation.
Just to
It's
talk
You've
to
not
the
seen the
doctor.
doctor.
To talk to
Just,
your doctor.
yeah. And it's as high, it's very high. The cost.
Are you
very,
playing?
very high.
After buying hospital cards, safe.
Customers are happy.
What other things SYNLAB has done, like giving back to the society? It's like this podcast we're having now.
Yes.
The health education.
Actually, yes.
We're always coming online, talking to people about, not just about SYNLAB. We have different guests, specialists in different fields, talking about different health topics. So that's also one way.
We go
People
beyond.
that
beyond,
you would pay to
Pay
see.
to see.
Yes.
You are
You have them.
hearing from them directly,
Yeah.
free of charge.
And very good, quality educational content that
Yeah.
comes. This is why you should actually subscribe to this podcast. Are you subscribed? Like it, comment, and share it. Share
Our
it so that
national
other
footprint,
people-
we have not also
see?
talked about it. Our national footprint, how we cut across the multi-states, geographical. I mean, in Nigeria, I don't think there's any other lab that has that kind of rich
Coverage,
that's
yeah.
in our coverage area.
So we're doing all of this, and it's available to Nigerians across the country. We are not discriminating by anything, not by gender, not
Nah.
by. So we are really available to every Nigerian, and we've
And
shared
even
so many
outside, even
stories.
non-Nigerians. Sorry for
Yes, no
interrupting,
problem.
because as you were talking, I just keep remembering. We've had people from outside Nigeria come to use SYNLAB Nigeria. We've had samples from University of Cape Town. We've had researchers from Kenya. We do a whole lot of, we help researchers, run their research samples, not just Nigerian researchers
Yeah, that's
from other African countries. So
And this is
SYNLAB, we're
something that-
doing a whole lot.
We're doing a whole lot, and this is something that I would encourage more people to take advantage on, the better pricing, the standard of testing. the educational content that we're giving you, our pathologists. I mean, there's just so much being offered on the table here. And I feel like people should take more advantage of this. And we've talked over and over about preventive medical care. It means that you shouldn't wait until something is
You're
wrong.
in crisis.
Yeah.
You don't wait
kind
until
of-
you're in crisis.
yeah.
That's why we have our panels. Earlier on, Nemeka was talking about the fact that a panel will give you a better result than a single test will.
yeah.
So it means that before something is wrong, you have
You would have
a
picked it.
lot of chance to pick it up. So I'm encouraging you to step into a SYNLAB location today, book a wellness test, book a lunar test, book a peachy test, book any of our panels. And if you're confused, tell them you want to talk to our pathologist.
Yeah.
In fact, our front desk people, they would have already helped you a long way. If you tell them you want to talk to our pathologist, you can watch our podcast, interact with all of the options that we've given you. Go to our e-commerce platform. It's www.synlab.com.ng and have the time of your life. In fact, disturb our customer care agents. That's what they are there for, and do something about it. Take your healthcare into your hands. We've given you so much power, right? So use it, and sit tight. We'll be back again with another episode of SYNLAB Podcast. Thank you.